Hello everyone, we are fifth year students, and today we're going to talk about the painting Liberty Leaving the People and the song Viva la Vida by Coldplay, which tells how the French Revolution was. First, we will talk about Chris Martin, the singer of Coldplay.
What do you want to say in the song?
I wanted to talk about the French Revolution. I think that it was an important event.
Who do you refer to when you say, be my mirror, my sword and shield?
I mean myself when I talk about being my mirror, my back and shield, since I am interested in the French Revolution and the participation and influence the king had.
What do you think that people feel when they hear this part of the song?
I think that when people listen to the song, they must have many mixed feelings since it was a mortal and hurtful event, but it was a huge part of history.
It doesn't have anything to do with the song, but I know you're a big fan of the band Soda Stereo, and I wanted to ask you, which is your favorite song of them?
Well, yes, we are big fans. I even think they sound better than us. A friend told me that he used to play música ligera, and we did it, and that was probably the best musical feeling of my whole life, so that one is my favorite.
What do you want to express when you say that was when I ruled the world?
In that part of the song, I wanted to express how much I desire to be a king again, trying to make the impression that I'm him, but more in the musical aspect.
Introducing the interview with Chris Martin.
What is he referring to in the first paragraph of his song?
This line, I reflect on my past, when I had power and control over my life and every moment. I saw himself as someone with influence and authority, capable of moving mountains and having the world at his feet. Yet now I find myself alone and disappointed of his former power. I have fallen from his former position and led a more modest life, even cleaning the street I used to call my own.
What is the meaning of the second paragraph of your song?
In these lines, I talk about my previous risk and daring attitude. I used to make impulsive decisions regardless of the consequences, and I could see the fear in this ear of my enemies.
And what else do you allude to?
I am also referring to the acclaim and support he used to receive from the crown. However, I now recognize that the former king in my has died, implying that I have lost my former power and status. But at the same time, I affirm that there is a continuity in power, since it sign in one part, long live the king, which suggests that some else has taken my place and is moving on.
What do you mean with verse 5?
I wanted to refer to the violent way in which they took out the king.
How did Shaw refer to the treatment he received as the coward?
I did it in a sentence which expressed that the people had not believed what had become.
Now, we continue with Eugène Delacroix, the painter of the Liberty Leading the People, the painting on which the song was based.
Hi everyone, we're here today to interview the French artist Eugène Delacroix. Eugène, could you tell us what you specialize on?
I specialize on history, landscapes, and war painting mostly.
So interesting. What was painting that you most enjoyed working on?
Great question. I believe it's liberty leading the people. There, I was able to show the reality of what had happened in the French Revolution and what the people were feeling.
That's nice. And where did you study?
Well, when I was young, I went to the Higher National School of Fine Arts in Paris.
Thanks for coming. It was great to have you here, Eugène.
Good morning, Eugène. Thank you for joining us today. We would like to discuss your renowned painting, Liberty Leading the People. Could you share with us your inspiration behind this masterpiece?
Good morning, it's a pleasure to be here. Liberty Leading the People was inspired by the July Revolution of 1789 in France. The spirit of liberty and the people's fight for freedom motivated me to capture this powerful moment.
Well, we can see liberty leading a diverse group of people. What message were you trying to convey through this representative?
My intention was to show the unity of people from different classes united under the banner of liberty. The painting symbolizes the collective strength and determination.
Can you tell us more about your artistic choices in color and composition?
I wanted to cause a sense of passion and urgency through vibrant colors and dynamic composition. The reds, whites, and blues symbolize the French flag, and the composition emphasizes the central figure of liberty.
Your painting has become a symbol of revolution and freedom. How do you feel about its impact and legacy?
Its legacy lies in its ability to inspire and remind us of the power of unity and the fight for freedom. I'm grateful to have been a part of capturing such a significant moment in history.
Thank you, Eugène, for sharing your insights into the creation of Liberty Leading the People.
Thank you for having me.
Hello, Delacroix. We are here to ask you some questions about your famous painting Dante and Virgil in Hell.
When did you paint it?
I painted it a long time ago. I painted it in 1822.
What was your inspiration to do it?
My inspiration to do it was Dante's Divine Comedy.
What did you describe in your painting?
It describes events narrated in Canto 8 of Dante's Inferno, Elysium. Smoky mist and the blazing city of the dead form the backdrop against which the poet Dante fearfully endures his crossing of the river Styx. As his bark plugged through waters heaving with tormented souls, Dante is steadied by Virgil, the learned poet of classical antiquity.
When and where did you exhibit it?
I exhibited it at the Paris Salon of 1822.
This is the end of the interview. Thanks, Delacroix.
Thank you very much for listening to us. See you the next time. Have a good day.